Good morning to all. Welcome to biology class. Dear children, today we are going to learn about another sense organ, that is ear. Ear also very important like a eye. First we are going to see different parts of ear. Ear is mainly classified into three parts. They are external ear, middle ear and internal ear. Again we are going to see which are the parts included in the external ear. In external ear it includes three parts. They are pinna, auditory canal and tympanum. Pinna, this part of the ear is the pinna, that is the outermost part of the ear. You can see this pinna. And now we are going to see the main function of pinna. Then sound waves that is present in the atmosphere reaches in the external ear in the form of sound waves. And this sound waves travels through the auditory canal and this sound waves vibrates tympanum or eardrum. First we are going to see pinna. Pinna is the outermost part of the external ear. It first receives the sound waves from the atmosphere. After that, second part of the external ear, that is auditory canal. In auditory canal, hairs and wax is present. Small hair-like structures are present, and wax, one thick jelly-like substance. And these hairs and wax seen in the auditory canal helps to prevent the entry of germs to the middle ear or inner part of the ear, and it helps to remove dust particles in the auditory canal. Then after that you can see a circular membranous structure. That circular membranous structure is called eardrum. When the sound waves touches in this circular membranous, it is very thin membranous structure. When this sound waves reaches in the eardrum, it vibrates. So we are saying that don't beat in the ear part. That means it affects badly our eardrum, and later it affects hearing also. Then after this we are going to see the middle ear. Middle ear is made up of ear ossicles and eustachian tube. Ear ossicle is a chain of cartilaginous bones. Then these cartilaginous bones, they are three in number. These are called malleus, incus and stapes. We know that stapes is the smallest bone of our body. When the sound waves travels through the ear ossicles or these bones, it amplifies the sound waves. And another part is eustachian tube. This eustachian tube that connected to the pharynx that is seen in the throat. Eustachian tube is the part of middle ear, but it connects middle ear and the pharynx. We know that pharynx is one part that is present in our throat. And eustachian tube help for balancing the pressure on either side of the tympanum or eardrum. We know that in traveling time, when we are going to hilly areas, what you feel? Later, it is in very height, so pressure is very less. That times, this eardrum moves inwards and eustachian tube cannot control this pressure. Then by coughing and all, again that pressure increases. That means coughing from the throat part. Then this eustachian tube connects middle ear and throat. And for example, when we are using ear drops, if there is any infection in our ear, we are using ear drop. Then we are giving these ear drops in our ear. We feel its taste in our throat because these are connected. This middle ear is connected to the pharynx, and the eardrum is connected to the middle ear. Then after that you can see the third part, that is internal ear. Last part is internal ear. In internal ear, here you can see 5 parts. They are semicircular canals, vestibule, vestibular nerve, cochlea and auditory nerve. This internal ear performs 2 functions. It helps for the balancing of our body and hearing. These are the 2 functions performed by the internal ear. And semicircular canal and vestibule and vestibular nerve. These are the parts that related to the balancing of our body. Another 2 parts, they are cochlea and auditory nerve. This cochlea and auditory nerve, these are the parts that help to perform this hearing. Then ear help us for hearing and balancing of our body. Then this is the structure of ear. Next day we will learn more about the functions of each part. Thank you. Have a nice day.